Hello there, and I hope you are doing well. This is a quick guide on how to complete the Europa Heist Battlegrounds. I will first show you our loadouts, followed by the strategies. Timestamps are in the description below. This Grandmaster contains barriers and unstops. All three shield types are present within the GM, with a threat being solar. At the time of the recording, the surges were Arc and Strand. This could be different for you depending if you do the GM on the week it comes out or later on through your Conqueror title, so always double check what the surges are and match your subclasses and weapons to them. Moving on to loadouts, we had a Warlock running well for survivability combined with Phoenix Protocol to get super energy upon getting kills inside the well. The Hunter ran Mobius Quiver for clearing ads along with Omni Oculus for infinite invis grenades. The Titan ran Sentinel Shield for ad control combined with Heart of Inmost Life for spamming abilities. However, if you do have Ursa Furiosa gauntlets, use them instead. Moving on to weapons, the Warlock ran a Wish Ender for stunning barriers and a Fusion Rifle for stunning unstops along with a Heavy Linear for long range damage. The Hunter also ran Wish Ender for stunning barriers and a Glaive for survivability combined with a Machine Gun for ad clear. The Titan ran a Scout Rifle for stunning unstops along with a Blinding Grenade Launcher for the ads. Finally, they had a Machine Gun for ad clear. Now onto mods, starting with the class item. Run any of the mods to help reduce your ability cooldowns when using different abilities, or run Powerful Attraction to help collect nearby orbs. You could also run mods Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods for help with your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. You could also run Scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a Concussive Dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades and the barrier's explosive damage. Also run a Solar Resist mod because incoming solar damage is increased by 25%. For gauntlets, run any mods that boost your abilities or create Orbs of Power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a Heavy Ammo Finder mod on along some Ashes to Assets to get your super back on grenade kills. These are the loadouts that we used. Either copy them or use them to make your own designs. You do not need the same loadouts, subclasses or characters that we have to complete this GM. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. Once you spawn in, you will have to make your way through this large area filled with ads and Seraph defense towers. To speed it up, you do not need to kill every single ad. If you run straight down the middle to the edge of a cliff, you can wait here until the lasers deactivate. Remember that if you have the beam on you for too long, it will kill you. Once refreshed, jump down below and hug the wall. From here you can run straight up and bypass the knight. The next room can be very tricky as there are tons of ads to clear out, so you have two options. You can either stay in the doorway and shoot through it, or go down to the bottom left or right side corners of the room. Personally, the doorway is a little small for 3 people to shoot through. Within the corners of a room there is some cover, so you will need to also rely on combining your supers one after another to help clear the ads. There will be plenty of minor ads along 2 barrier champs, but if you keep to the corner you can safely snipe them. Just be careful because once you kill most of them, additional waves will spawn, including explosive shanks. Don't be afraid to use your heavy here because you will have constant ammo crates throughout the GM, so go all out. After the ads and barriers are dealt with, you can push up the room either on the left or right sides. You will have clearer shots from the left with more maneuverability. You could even sit in the middle of the room and use the Wrathborn node for cover. At this point you'll be dealing with servitors, captains, mini-boss shanks and marauders. Eventually dregs and vandals will reinforce them along the mini-boss at the back of a room. You can still remain here in the middle, popping your supers and using your Wrathborn node for cover to safely snipe them. Amongst the final waves of ads will be more explosive shanks and the final barrier champ. Once done, remember to pick up the heavy ammo crate near the start and then rotate to the right side, but don't go too far because inside the next room are more ads including knights. The close proximity of a room makes them very vulnerable to grenades. The room after is the same way. There will be even more ads there, so just stay in the doorway and shoot down the hallway. Once you get to this room, exit and go straight to the left side. You can quite literally sit up here on the walkway and shoot down below and all the ads beneath you. Just be careful to not step into the traps on either side of you, and to your left near the back of the room along the same walkway will be a few knights. You can get rid of them first, but otherwise they will retreat to the back. Near the back wall will be an Unstop champ, and in the middle will be 3 barriers. It is up to you how you want to do it, but we took out the closest barrier followed by the Unstop because it likes to shoot you from the back of a map. Once we got rid of it, the rest was an easy cleanup. One thing to look out for is sometimes some thrall will jump up onto the walkway, so keep an eye on them. Carry on to the next location where you will be met by some more ads at another barrier. Just stay within the doorway and you will make short work of them. Off to the left around the corner will be 2 snipers, so kill them and take over that location. Most people like to use the hive ship down below to make their way down the platforms, but you don't want to do that because there are 2 Unstop champs waiting down below for you. Go to the left ledge and use the high ground against them. Then proceed down and jump towards the bottom left of the area. A Deathtongue will spawn near the back of a room and you need to kill it before it completes its song, otherwise the ads will become stronger and the shriekers will open up. Gather on the left platform and use your supers and heavy to quickly dispose of it. Once done, to your right slightly above you will be an ammo box to replenish your ammunition. Just use these platforms to safely snipe at the ads, including the 2 barriers down below. Again, once done, just rotate up and stay on the highest platforms. The last area will have a barrier and an Unstop champ along with some vandal snipers near the back. Get rid of them first and then focus on a barrier champ which will either be on the platform or next to the Unstop. Once you reach this wall of lasers, make your way through cautiously and get rid of the trip mines along the way. In the last section, don't go too far in because the game might just glitch out and dump some champs on top of you like this. Approach the doorway slowly and get ready to panic super the area. This next room is chaotic, so just stay near the back and begin thinning out the crowd. If you combine the hallway and this room together, there'll be 5 barriers in total: mini-boss shanks, mini-boss wizards, cursed thrall, vandals, etc. It doesn't matter which one you take out first, just take your time and focus on whichever one is closest. You will go through your ammo quickly here, so make sure to coordinate and defeat each champ and mini-boss together one at a time. Just before you go into the boss room, you will need to open up the door. Just like with any Heist Battlegrounds, you will have cores on the left and right with one at the top. Once you enter the room, jump up top instantly so you can use the high ground against the ads. You don't need the cores from both sides, just the top and one of the sides. Choose the left or right and have 2 people go grab a core whilst the third begins to clear out the ads coming through the doorway. As soon as you grab a core, just get back to the top so you can safely focus on clearing the door. If you run out, go back to the one you picked up originally because it will recharge. Again, don't worry about heavy because you'll have a final crate before you enter the boss room. You are now at the boss and there are no safe locations. Somewhat. The bottom left and right side corners have some of the easiest cover to use, so it is better than nothing. Before you start the encounter, make sure you throw out any supers you have so that when you activate the console you can get a fresh one. Personally, we use the bottom right side corner. As soon as the console is activated, begin damaging the boss. The sooner you get it to half health, the better. This is one of the nicer Heist Battleground bosses because at half health it will close up and stay out of the way. Once done, there'll be plenty of ads to clear out, so combine your supers one after another to clear the room. Among them will be a barrier champ. Then you will need to kill 5 captains who will drop cores on the ground but need to be banked in the middle to bring the boss back out. The cores have a decay timer, so you will need to be quick with it. The strategy we used is to clear the room first, leaving the captain on our right ledge alive near the end so that once we killed it, we could pick up the core and bank it. Once done, go back to the corner, kill more ads, collect the core, and bank. Rinse and repeat. You could even turn invisible whilst having the core to safely bank it. Once 5 are in, the boss will come out, so throw everything you have added. There will be even more ads, including another barrier that must be killed if you want platinum. As you can see, the corner doesn't have a lot of cover, so you will need to rely on teamwork to utilize your supers. The combo we used is this. You put a well down and kill. Phoenix Protocol will give you half the energy back. Grenades and Ashes to Assets mods will give you more energy back too, along with getting kills with an exotic. Pop a banner shield as soon as a well is about to run out to make more orbs and clear more ads, which will give you another well. The third teammate can use their supers whenever because as you can see there is no shortage of orbs. Just be careful of the boss's dart attack because it hurts a lot and will kill you even after it is dead. And there you have it, that is how you complete the Heist Battlegrounds Europa on Grandmaster difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time.